and welcome to the Study Travel News video. I'm Nicola Hancox.
And I'm Jenny Fennelly, bringing you the latest news stories.
The headlines this week: another record year for Australian ELT.
Millions owed in dispute over Brazilian scholarship.
CEG to sell Cats and Stafford House to Chinese group.
And much more in a very big news week, so we better crack on.
Yes, Australia's ELICOS English language sector welcomed almost 180,000 international students in 2018, according to the latest annual report released by Peak Body English Australia, a 1% increase and the 6th consecutive year of growth.
Student weeks, however, declined very slightly below last year's peak on the back of a marginally shorter stay of 13 weeks. Brett Blacker, Chief Exec of English Australia, said shorter stays caused by an increase in visitor visa students were in line with global trends.
China was the top source country despite a flat year, and there was slight growth for Japan and a decrease from Brazil, second and third respectively. However, Colombia was the largest growing market by student numbers, and there were healthy increases from Asian sources. Brett said Latin American initiatives and strong Asian support were factors.
Losses from Europe, particularly Germany, France and Italy, were a concern though, he added. Agents accounted for 83% of students, a slightly higher ratio than the previous year.
Next to Canada, where it has been claimed that a group of public school boards are owed more than $2 million Canadian by a travel agency appointed to administer the state of Pernambuco's Gurney or Mundo or Win the World scholarship scheme.
Bonnie Mackay, Executive Director of CAPSI, said that 9 members were owed funds that should have been paid before students arrived, even though most have now completed their 2018 to 19 studies. 2G Turismo, which is not a specialist education agency, has blamed shifting exchange rates in communications, but said that agreed payment plans were being adhered to, a claim refuted by CAPSI.
The Pernambuco government has told us that funds were paid to 2G for the scholarships and that these should have been sent to schools before departure. Overall, Bonnie praised the success of the scheme, which commenced in 2012, and the participating students. Maura Leo, president of Brazilian agency Belter, lamented the fact that specialised study abroad agencies struggle to compete on price for government tenders.
Big acquisition news now, as Cambridge Education Group and its private equity owner Bridgepoint have announced that the Cats College division, which includes Cats Colleges, Stafford House International and CSVPA, will be sold to Bright Scholar, a Chinese international school operator, in a transaction worth £150 million.
Jerry He, Executive Vice Chairman of Bright Scholar, said the deal expanded their presence outside of China and that Cats had grown into one of the most innovative and successful independent education providers. The current Cats management team will remain in place, and CEG will retain the on-campus pathway and Cats digital brands.
And now for a roundup of some of the other stories. And staying with big acquisitions, the deal to acquire all shares in Navitas, led by private equity consortium BGH Capital and former Navitas CEO Rod Jones, has now completed after approval by shareholders and the Supreme Court of Western Australia. Following the completion, Scott Jones, who has 18 years of experience at Navitas and is the son of Rod, has been appointed as the new group CEO.
Bristol International College has been officially launched this week as a new UK institution providing secondary and university foundation programmes for international students aged 14 to 18. The new school is a joint venture between the Constellation Group and Experio Life, and the owners said they were responding to a need in the southwest for a high-quality international college.
Education New Zealand has launched a new agent lab with a range of training modules and resources to assist agents in promoting New Zealand as a study destination.
UK-based guardianship provider Brightworld has unveiled a refreshed brand, a new website and a digital information centre.
Algonquin College in Canada will receive a $650,000 donation over the next 2 years from GuardMe International Insurance to help fund scholarships, bursaries and other initiatives for international students, it's been announced.
The Queensland Government has launched a Study Queensland talent programme to help students in the Australian state develop their skills and career prospects.
And finally, Quality English has announced an initiative to support the work of the RefugAid charity, while Bayswater Education has opened a crowdfunder scheme to raise money for a 2-week summer programme it's delivering for refugees.
See that story on our website for details of how to get involved, and indeed for more information on any of the big stories this week. I think I need to lie down.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.